In a preseason win over the Rockets, the 7'4 rookie did things we've seen before, dunked, blocked shots, sang threes, but Wembanyama also produced an unlikely behind-the-basket baseline dish for an open corner three, and he nutmegged Reggie Bullock off the dribble, middle of the court. So we knew Wembanyama could do special things, but did you know he could do this stuff in games?
Yeah, so I have to sort of confess that I had never heard of Wembanyama until the draft was coming up, and I heard all about him. It's a hole in my resume that I don't watch the French League on French cable.
It is.
I don't get French cable.
You do,
but, you know, but a lot of people, and by a lot of people I mean you, were telling me all the time that he is sort of a revolutionary talent. And my position on that is always the same. It's let me see. So now I'm able to see what he can do, and certainly he appears to have a set of skills uncommon to somebody that large. And I grant you that. But let's move on for a second. That's an exhibition game. It doesn't count for anything other than grins. Okay? And I believe he shot 3 for 10 in that game, which ain't that great. And I think he's coached by Greg Popovich, who you and I would agree is an old school guy. And his two greatest stars, Tim Duncan and David Robinson, are old school guys. So I don't think in a regular season you're going to see him put the ball between somebody else's legs or start throwing behind the back Pistol Pete passes. I don't think we're going to see that. Having seen this, though, I will tell you, yes, it's impressive. It's impressive.
It's not just impressive, Tony. It wows you. Look, as you know, because you're right, I started watching Wembanyama last year play in Europe. It just, you know when it comes on, and at first it was Windhorst who would say, what are you doing? You got to watch this kid. That was back in like November. And then by January, you're watching all the games you can watch of him. And now I watch him in preseason. It becomes appointment viewing. Turn that garbage off and turn Wembanyama on. And just to see what he's doing. And Tony, he does things. His skill set is not just unique for somebody his size. It's unique. And he can do these. No, I'm like you. He's not going to be nutmegging people in the regular season, because I would think that Coach Pop would say, son, have a seat right here. That's the magic of Pop. Because if you do it to Tim Duncan and David Robinson and Ginobili and Parker, you'll do it to Wembanyama. But Tony, this kid does stuff you've never seen anybody do. In tight spaces, he throws passes that are magic and bird.
Let's see him.
Let's like Dominique.
Let's have this discussion after 20 games. The NBA is a 48-minute physical league.
Yes, it is.
Let's have this after 20 games.
They got to try to beat him up. They got to try to beat him up. They got to try.